Y'all like parlays? Y'all like winning money, sports betting? Y'all in the right place. This is Money Pop Podcast. This is A2D Radio. Let's go. We don't. Welcome everybody back to another episode of the Money Pop Podcast Show. I am the president. I'm the CEO. I'm the host. They call me Moss Money, and we made some goddamn money last week. I don't know. Did you see me do the double dust your shoulders off? Who does that? I mean, ah, yeah. Made that money last week. 2 for 3 out of our parlays. Bang, bang. Eagles gang. We were up $900 from the show last week. If you bet with your boy. Now, if you didn't bet with your boy, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. I am a consistent winner. You've seen me week in and week out. You've seen me on my platform, my show, Money Pop Podcast in college and football. You see me winning. It is not a mirage. You know what I mean? This is real rap over here. This is what we do. So, enough with the glitz and glamour. Enough with all the talkity talk. Let's get into our poll question. Our poll question is brought to you by Gleason's Bar. Gleason's Bar, located at 6700 Mills Creek Ave in Levittown, PA. Use code A2D Radio for 10% off your order, whatever you dine in, take out, or online. Hit up Gleason's Bar at gleasonsbarsandsteak.com if you order online. I'm in Philly. So I don't think they're gonna make it here, but I got to get up to Levittown one day and go ahead and get some Gleason's Bar for sure. Food looks amazing. I heard good things about them. They better have some good wings. You know what I mean? If they don't got good wings, we got a problem because you know what it is in wings in football. Poll question is: the Philadelphia Eagles is going to win by double digits against the Washington Commanders today. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah. Let me holler at your boy. Let me know what y'all think. Do you agree or disagree to this poll question? I'll let you guys catch up while I sip on this coffee. I'm tired, man. Tired. Who won some money with me last night, too? I mean, last week. Who put in the bets with me? That's a great question. Did you just watch? Or did you like, damn, he really hit them things? Now, we didn't hit the last bet we put together, but the first two we smashed. Let me know who hit them things with me. Did anybody make any money? I'm telling you, I say this all the time. I haven't met a person I haven't won money for. Haven't. That doesn't happen. I just haven't seen it. Who won money with me last week? All you gotta do is put MPP in the chat. Hit the like button if you want some money with me last week. Because we hit 2 out of 3. It's funny, man. Like, I get it, right? You watch somebody, I don't know if he's that good. I don't know if he's good. I think I'm better, etc. etc. You just can't mess with the record. You can't mess with the track record. Like I said, I got video receipts. You know what I'm saying? Like people say they win, but I show you that I win. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't believe it, like I said, go back to the show. Go back to Money Pop Podcast on YouTube. Check me out. We are winning. You know what I mean? I'm not begging you to come bet with me. I'm just telling you to come bet with me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to bet with me, cool. That's fine. You spend your money how you want. You want to win how you want to win. You want to lose how you want to. Hey, I got no qualm. I'm just saying, last week we just hit a thing. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. $900 last week. Live. Not like you saw it and like you posted a post about winning $900. You were watching me win $900. Like I said, man, it's a big difference, man. So make sure you hit that like button if you got with your boy yesterday and you bet with your boy last week and won some money, because we're gonna do it again. All right. So the poll question, I agree to this poll question, and not just because I'm a Philly boy. You know what I mean? Well, part of it is, but it's not because I'm just a Philly boy. But I learned very long time ago that when you play a team twice, usually the second time around is completely opposite. Last time we played the Washington Commanders, It was the complete opposite of what anybody, I think, expected. They went to overtime, first of all. Score was 34-31. We were getting thrown on left and right. They were able to move the ball, and we didn't look like our best. We got the win. That's all that matters. But still in all, like, damn, like, we really let the Washington Commanders with Sam Howell put up 31 points on us? So I expect a completely different game flow this time around. I expect a completely different game this time around. I expect an NFC East matchup game this time around, and I expect us to whip their ass this time around. They're in turmoil right now. They're trying to figure it out. Sam Howell has gotten sacked more times than almost any quarterback in the league. Check that stat. That's going to be a prop bet for sure. That's going to be a prop bet for sure. We will look at some prop bets for sacks today because he's gotten sacked almost 5 times, you know, every game, which is insane. And we are heating up. We are heating up. You know, in terms of sacks, in terms of how this team is starting to come around. I really like the Eagles today. I know it's a big number at -7, but I really like the Eagles today. And like I said, if you guys are just chiming in and just looking at, if you won money with me last week because we won $900, can't say it enough. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, all things above, and let's get to this money. I'm gonna get to the comments, and then we're gonna get right into the bets. You know, I gotta do my little monologue in the beginning, man. You gotta do my little monologue in the beginning today. Chris, what's going on, bro? Good morning. I agreed to the poll. Yeah, man. Y'all don't even care about the poll question. It's about getting this bread. Yeah, I like it. Cause all I'm seeing in the chat is, yo, you know what I mean? Like, let's go at the top. What's up, Joe? Kareem Hunt or Stevenson today? Ooh, good call. Jeez. The Browns against Seattle and the Pats versus the Dolphins. In Miami. What's the weather like, Joe? Find out the weather conditions out there. I haven't. Those games weren't games I was targeting today, so I didn't really look too much into them. So let me know what the weather conditions are out there. Let me know. Let's see here. We got to go Cowboys. I ain't putting that shit up. I guess we got to agree here, right? From Chris. Rob, what's up? Need a blowout performance. Do we need a blowout performance? Uh, I think we need a statement win. How about that? I don't think we need a blowout. We need a statement win, right? That we are the best team. Now, I took a lot of flack, right, for saying the Niners were the best team in the league. And I still think like that. When they're healthy, I think they're the best team in the league. That's just me, though. And that's no, you know what I mean? Like, it's because they take care of the ball, right? That's the reason why I'm saying that. They take care of the ball. And Jalen has had a problem with turnovers this year. So that's why I give the nod to the Niners. When healthy, right? Not right now. The Eagles are the best team in the league right now, but when healthy, I would give it to the 49ers. They're just, I mean, you know what they are. They're banged up, you know. So but a statement win would solidify us again as the number one team when a good team beats a bad team and when a good team is supposed to win and win emphatically. I don't think I need a blowout, but like 24-7, you know what I mean, which is kind of a blowout, but it's like a statement. Like they didn't move the needle on us. We did what we were supposed to do. So that's what I'm looking today at today. Yeah, that's a game we're targeting, so we will get there for sure. John likes Eagles 28-13. See, that's what I mean. That's a statement game. That's definitely a statement game. Willie Vegas, what's up, bro? Willie, did you win some money with me last week? Because we you know, quick 900 over 2 parlays. Let's go. James, what's up, bro? Let's see here. Going back to Joe real quick. Miami 75 degrees, 15-mile winds, no rain. Seattle 51 Sunday. You know what I think with this Seattle game is that line's so short, right? It's starting to tick up a little bit. It's at -4. It was -3. It's because I've respected that defense, right? So, I haven't looked at Seattle so much. I'm looking at them right now. They both are stout rushing defenses. It looks like Seattle only gives up 87 yards. They're playing at the 12-2 in Seattle. They only give up 19 points. And then you got a hobble, kind of PJ Walker in terms of a quarterback. And looking at some of their past games, the quarterback rush, I can't Arizona's such a hard team to handicap because it's Arizona. But against Cincinnati, I mean, I don't think they gave up a rushing touchdown at all. So when we look back, what was your question again? Kareem Hump or Stevenson? I mean, Zeke has been getting some of those goal line yards too. Is this a fantasy question or is this a betting question, Joe? Let me ask you that. Because I think that's important. If it's a betting question, I don't like neither of them. If it's a fantasy question, I would go with Hunt. Definitely go with Hunt. He's just going to be part of it, especially with Ford out too as well. But that's how I see it. We look for good days every day, Willie. You know what I mean? We look for good days every day. Had a good weekend last weekend. Boy, did we destroyed the books. All right. Let's get the books going. Let's get the bets going. But first bet is brought to you by Royal Billards. We got to pay the bills around here. So listen to this quick little ad, and then we'll get right into the bets. See you in a bit.
Royal Billiard and Recreation, proudly celebrating 40 years and our new, bigger showroom.
Twice the size and twice the fun.
More pool tables by Olhausen. More dartboard sets, including custom reclaimed backboards. More bar and kitchen stools that can change a room.
And more bars, including pre-built and custom.
Hot tubs, skee ball, shuffleboard, outdoor,
and fun.
Royal Billiard and Recreation, your ultimate game room store. Now located on Bethlehem Pike in Colmar.
A little weird, got a little stuck. I think the show got stuck there, but we are back. Let us get to the sports book. Been using we won last week with FanDuel, so let's run it back with FanDuel again and let's look at some numbers. So we're gonna do the same thing we did last week, right? In our last bets, we did kind of like a ladder bet. First one was a two-teamer parlay just to get some money going in the bankroll. The next one was a three-teamer just to see if we can build up some more bank. And then the fifth one, we're swinging for the fences. Okay, we're swinging for the fences, and we're going to see if we can get lucky and hit a scratchy ticket. All right. So let us take a look at what I'm looking at today, and we'll go game by game. And once again, this is a very fluid type parlays. How we put these together. Okay. So what I mean by that. Throw things in the chat. Let me know what you're looking at so we can build a parlay at the end together. Because I think I think did Taylor score last week? I think a lot of you guys like Taylor scoring last week. I'm not sure if he scored. I think he scored. Let me bring up the parlay. Actually, let me see. Let me log in real quick. You guys can't see my password. Ah, shit. Don't know my password. Let me stop sharing for a second. let me pop in the password real quick. Fuck. What is the password? God damn it. Give me a second, y'all. Because I want to show you the tickets too. That's another reason too. I want to show you these winning tickets. Show you what we got. Come on, baby. Don't you hate these motherfucking passwords? Like, come on, man. Passwords get on my goddamn nerves, bro. Like, it's just like, just give me the damn password. I feel like I'm gonna have to reset this in effort. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for the wait. I just want to make sure because I want to show you what we're looking at here. All right. Websites. All right, here we go. FanDuel. All right, cool. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Show me old passwords. All right, maybe this is it. Hope it is. God damn it. I locked myself out. All right. Let me reset it real quick, man. My bad, y'all. We're going to get there. Tell me what your best bets are while I go through this. Who's got a best bet out there? I'll post it up on the screen. I think Willie already showed his real quick. Let's see. Let's take a best bet. Green Bay, Indy, and Carolina. Ugh. You like Carolina today? Get that first win? Yeah, they are due. They're going to win one, I would think eventually. It does smell like a trap game for Houston for sure. It definitely does. I don't know if it's going to be. But it definitely smells like a trap game for sure. It's gonna be a dookie game. All right, so we got it reset. Let's log back in here. All right. What the heck? All right, it's not working. I just reset it and it's not working. So we're just gonna look at the book. F it. I don't got time for this. I just wanted to show you guys the wins from last week, but it's all right. My bad. We got another one. Bears, Chargers over, and Eagles, Commander over. I'm actually on the other side of the Eagles, Commanders bet. I like the under there. All right. So let's go with my first best bet of the day, two-leg parlay. I'm going with an anytime touchdown pick here. My first one is going to be Bryce Hall. I think everybody in DFS, anything you want to call it, should be on Bryce Hall today. The Giants have maybe the worst rushing defense in the league. So give me Bryce Hall anytime touchdown today. I think he scores. I think it makes a lot of sense in a game where there's not going to be a lot of touchdowns today. Give me Bryce. I think it'd be hard for Bryce Hall not to score today. Like I really do. I think it'd be really hard for Bryce Hall not to score today, even though this is a pooper type game. But give me Bryce Hall over a touchdown today. So that's leg one. All right. My other leg in this game, he's been coming on late. So it's going to be hard to figure out who's going to get the money in this Eagles offense. But we've seen AJ go off, obviously, for 5 games straight. It makes sense to force feed him. But Devontae has been kind of quiet, and I know he had some injury concerns. A lot of the balls that he got against Miami, he was getting hit, man. Like he was throwing the ball, he was getting crushed by two defenders. But you know who else has been eating these last couple games? I think it's been Goddard. Goddard has really been coming on of strong lately, in my opinion. He's got 5 or 8 catches in each of the last 3 games. He's got 5 catches in the last 4 out of 5 games. He scored 2 out of the last 3 times. So I expect a regression for AJ Brown today. I don't think he's going to get um I don't think he's going to get the numbers again today. I just don't. It's just going to be so much attention on him. I think Julio is a good kind of like sharp shot in the dark after having a week, getting used to the offense and trying to figure out where he fits in. So we don't really rush the ball too much in terms of scoring unless it's Jalen. So I don't mind that Jalen Hurts here if you like Jalen to score, because how many times we've been down to the 1 yard line, right? Like how many times have we been down to that 1 yard line? And we think we're going to score, we're not. AJ Brown scoring here makes a lot of sense. He went off on them last game, so I don't expect him to have that type of game this game again. But not saying that he can't, because he's the second best receiver in the league right now. He had 2 touchdowns last game. So it makes very sense to kind of attack them again. But I think the kid Forbes that was on him has been benched. So there's a bigger body on AJ. So it might help a little bit here. But give me Dallas Goedert here for anytime touchdown. I think he scores again today. Looking back at some of Washington's teams that they played, Pitt scored against them against the Falcons. And when they faced the Bears, Cole Kmet scored again. Even with DJ Moore going off in that game for 230 yards. Then they played us, right? Obviously, AJ had a game. That game, Goddard was a little quiet. Smith had a better game that game. But out of the last 3 games, 2 of those games, the tight ends have scored, and Waller scored too. So if you think about, a tight end scored in 3 games straight against his Washington team. So give me anytime touchdown for Dallas Goedert. Give me Bryce Hall. That's an amazing payout. Amazing payout. Bet small, win big. Right? Can you guys see that? Let me see that on the screen. It's kind of small. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you guys can see that. All right. If you're not following, yeah, that's a little bit better. Let me zoom in just one more time. All right, that's a lot better. Y'all like that? It won't let me. It won't let me do it on the left hand side. Man, I tell you, this Zoom shit be stupid. All right, but that is. I can't even. It won't even let me. I gotta zoom out again. But you get my drift. It's plus 710 for the 2-player hit. That's AJ. Like I said, AJ. I'm sorry, Bryce Hall and Dallas Goedert 2-leg parlay. First best bet from our parlay bets of the day. All right, everybody got that in? Dallas Goedert and Bryce Hall. All right. Now, for my second parlay, we usually do a 3-legger. I typically like to do player props for yardage on this one, whether it be rushing or receiving or passing. Knocked it out the park last week with obviously Jalen Hurts over. Jalen's been balling. He's getting over 250 yards, I think, in the last like 4 games. So our identity is starting to show up. I think a question was, what's our identity? And a lot of us thought that it was a rushing team, a rushing game, but it's really it's what our offensive line is good at. But you know what our identity is? Our identity is throwing the ball to AJ Brown. That's where our identity is. That's why we're winning, because we're getting AJ Brown the ball, and we're throwing the ball, and we're winning on 3rd and short, and we're running the ball when it matters. Love Swift. Think he's a problem on this team. But we're winning because we're getting AJ Brown the ball. And that's just a fact. You know what I mean? That's what our identity is. Getting it to our big time receiver and playing underneath everything else that comes with that. So, I do really like this as a straight play, staying in the same game. It's under Sam Howell on his passing yards. I think he's going to have tough sledding today, trying to throw the ball today. Like I said, I think this game is going to be a throwback NFC East type game. But I'm going to stay away from that. But I do like this as a straight play. So for my over in terms of yard, actually, you know what? I'm going to drop this in here. I like this play. Actually, you know what? Let me do it like this. Do we have alternate passing yards? Yeah. That's just over. We don't have alternate under, do we? I don't think Jalen's going to throw a pick today either. That's another straight play, but you can't parlay that. I think Sam Howell's going to throw a pick today too. Can we get Byron to have an interception? I love this play. Bonus play. This is a bonus play right here. Kevin Byard to record an interception at plus 600. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Lock that in. Oh, man. He gets one today. I think he gets one today. Let's go. First game, give me that chicken. Can you parlay that with anything? Let me see. Is that parlay? No. You can't parlay defensive props. Let me see. If I put Goddard in, does that let you? Nope. Yeah. So this is a straight play. Okay. Low bonus action. I like it. Kevin Byard to record an interception at plus 600. Bet small, win big. Put 25 on it, right? 25 and win 150, man. You know what I mean? Buy yourself some butters. Buy yourself a touch. Buy yourself something today. You know what I mean? All right. Ooh, I love that, man. Plus 600. Ooh, he's going to come and get that chicken. All right. Let's go for our second parlay of the day. Where was I? Sorry, got sidetracked. All right, we're going to go to the passing prompts. Like I said, I'm on this play. We're going to go under 232 yards. I think he's going to get sacked a lot. We had 5 sacks. Nick Barrow had 3 of them. But our defensive line is coming on, so check out for Sweat and Riddick to get to Howe today. So that'll be first. Our next add to this, we're going to go to a 4:00 game. And this is pure volume on this game. But I believe Brock Purdy is playing today. I think that is the word. Cincinnati at San Fran. Somebody check the San Fran weather for me real quick. I just want to make sure that weather report is fine. If you could, type it in the chat so I can see it. But I'm going Jamar Chase here for over 100 yards. I just think pure volume he's going to get here. I just don't think that one, they can contain with him. And then another thing too here, Cincinnati needs to win this game. Cincinnati's been kind of really just middle in the pack, a little bit under average. But they're not going to be able to run the ball in the San Francisco 49ers defense. They're going to have to throw the ball. I think Niners are susceptible to the pass. I think we've seen that before. What's most rushing yards? Chase at plus 165. What's his where's he at? Is he even in here? He's got to be in here. Yeah. 100 yards plus 152. But I think they're susceptible to the pass. They've given up a couple 100-yard receivers before. I think the last one was Pickens from the Steelers. So they've given up a 100-yard receiver almost every game. So I'm going to go with the best receiver on the Cincinnati Bengals. Give me Jamar. This is going to be hit or miss. It's going to be hit or miss because Jamar, he wakes up and have a great game, have 10 catches for 140 yards. And other games, he has 3 catches for 31 yards. Like, it's just weird. Cincinnati's just been weird this year. They haven't found their groove at all. So hopefully this comes back and give me Jamar Chase. I do actually like receptions here for Christian McCaffrey. This makes a lot of sense in this one too. Brock Purdy's not going to want to get hit, right? Pretty standard and simple. He's not going to want to sit in the pocket with those defensive ends from the Cincinnati Bengals coming off a concussion. He's going to want to get the ball out quick and fast. That means a lot of dump balls for Christian McCaffrey. This is way too low for 3.5. This more should be like 4.5. So I like this straight. Let me actually write this down. I really like this as a straight play, to be honest with you. 3.5 CMC. That's criminal right there. That he doesn't get that. Yeah, give me CMC for sure. 3.5 for Christian McCaffrey. All right. That's a straight play. I have to write that down. And for the final leg of the parlay, it's going to be brought to you by Carlinos. So you got to wait. You hate that, don't you? Got to pay the bills, baby. Got to pay the bills. Wait for watch the rest of this Carlinos ad, and I'll give you the third leg of that parlay. Let's go.
In our family, food is our daily bond. My nonna, affectionately called Mama by many, found solace and joy in the kitchen, sharing her love through delicious creations. She turned her culinary passion into a flourishing business alongside her husband and sons in 1983. Celebrating 40 years is a testament to our exceptional team, friends, family, and beloved customers. With gratitude, we look forward to the future, expanding our brand to share the highest quality Italian food and wine nationwide. Our heartfelt thanks to everyone who has played a part in our story. Grazie mille.
Grazie. All right. Last leg of the parlay. And there's no real big handicap on this one. There's no real rhyme or reason I'm picking this guy outside of his name is Cooper Kupp. That's why I'm picking him, because he's Cooper Kupp and he had a shitty game last week. I bet on him last week. He beat me up last week. I expect him to come back. I don't expect Puka Nacua to have the game again like he had last week. But give me Cooper Kupp over 100 yards. I think this is a good play. I'm taking the two best receivers possibly in the league, arguably. Top 5 easy. And I'm getting Sam Howell and betting on our defense. This is 11 to 1 play. I really like this play. I think this is a good play. Again, bet small, win big. $25 win you $280. If your bankroll allows it, you can go a little bit more. Go for it. $50 to win you $560. I'm betting $50 on these. Just to let you know, I'm going to be a half unit guy. Now I got some money left over from last week, so I might bang them with the 75. I think the first one I'm going to bang for a 75er. I really like that one. That one looked real nice for plus 710. But I really like this one. This is a volume type deal. I think Cooper doesn't have those 2 or 3 drops like he had last game. Cowboys going to have problems with him in the slot. Chase obviously force fed. I think they can't run the ball against that defense over there, so they're going to have to throw the ball against San Fran. And then Sam Howell, I'm just betting that he's just not going to have the game that he had last game, and he's going to get sacked a lot, and it's going to be tough sledding. I know Jordan Davis is a little banged up, so they might find some success running the ball and running it that way, but I don't expect Sam Howell to throw all over, especially with Byard back there roaming the middle of the field. So it should be fun to see him out there. And don't forget about that bonus pick with him with a pick. All right, so that's the second leg parlay brought to you by Carlinos. Food looks amazing. All right, so there we go for our 2 picks. Now for our scratchy ticket banger. Right, this is our scratchy ticket banger. One that we all put together. So if you guys are still watching, you're still with me, go ahead and drop your best picks and best prop plays that you like in the chat, and let me know what you guys we should put on this parlay. Now this one is a scratchy ticket, so we're throwing for the fences on this one. This one has got to be like 100 to 1 type deal. These are the ones that like kind of should happen. If they have a good game, it should happen. You know, these are true bet small, win big. All right. So throw it in the chat here. Let me know. We'll see where we go. Yo, Chris. Yeah. The problem, I like the Reddick one. You know what I saw? Uh, uh, Chris is oh, you know what I want to call you, but that's only on our show. um, but Chris, you know what I want to what I saw that was a good bonus pick is I think it's worth it plus 600 was Bayard to get a pick today. Bayard to get a pick today. I think that's a great pick. Plus 600 for Bayard for an interception. I kind of really like that play. That's that's worth putting a unit on it, right? That's just worth it at this point. He gets it, he doesn't, he doesn't. If your bankroll allows it, at least $50 on that one. Pretty good chance he gets a pick. He gets a pickle today. But I like those picks. All right, let's do it. So if you guys don't drop anything, I'm just going to do it myself. So my first pick today is this Atlanta Tennessee game. Tennessee is just Will Levis coming in and starting. Who knows what he's going to be like? Maybe he might spark this team. Who knows? But I think at least I think what Chris was saying they'll lean on the rushing. But I think this Atlanta defense is pretty stout. So, but I do like BJ is playing today. I hope. No more headaches, no more restrictions from last game. So give me Bijan Robinson to score today. I think he gets in the zone. I don't think he has a rushing touchdown at all. So, but I think he gets in the zone, whether it be passing, whether it be receiving. I'm sorry, whether it be receiving or rushing. I think he scores today. So give me Bijan Robinson. It's going to be tough though. He's in a committee with Tyler and Cordell. But he should be the lead back. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's a reach. It could be a reach for sure. All right. For my next one, we kind of talked about this game earlier. I do like Bryce Hall to score, but I also like Bryce Hall to get off. And we've seen him have these 50, 60, even 80-yard rushes. And all he needs is one, obviously. But give me Bryce Hall to have over 100 yards rushing today against a defensive line that should be stout, but it's not for whatever reason. If he gets to that second level, it's gonna be tough to stop him. So give me Bryce Hall over 100 yards a day rushing. Now this is a pure Madden game, I would say, where you go against a team where you just put up numbers. If you played football or anybody played football, you guys all know, especially at a high level, you guys all know. You look at this game and you're like, man, I'm about to go off on this game because these guys are bums. So I'm looking at this Ravens Cardinals game, and I think this could be one of those special games where Lamar just gets off. Dark horse to win the MVP, and I think they should win today. But give me Lamar over 100 yards today. I'm reaching big time for this one. But give me Lamar over 100 yards today. All right, we building this thing, man. We building this thing. So that's a big one. That's gonna be a big, oh man. But we shooting. This is where we are. We got to get at least 5 in here. All right. Anybody got any other ones before I keep going? Because I got a couple ones written down. But if you guys got any more, just let me know. So the other one I have, it's supposed to be snowy in Denver today. They just played this team 2 days ago. Does anybody know the report of Taylor Swift being at the game? Just saying. We need to know this information to bet this game. But I do, even though it's going to be snow, a lot of people get kind of confused of whether a snow game changes it, and it does to a degree. But Denver's playing in the snow, KC's playing in the snow, so these guys know what to expect in this game, right? They do know what to expect in this game. But I do expect this game to have some some rushing here. Denver's not great against the run, so I'm going with kind of more of a short thing. I think Pacheco might get in the zone today. So Travis Kelsey is so obvious at this point. Like he's gonna he might go down as the best tight end to ever play the game. Like he really might. So I think this is a thing. But since he just had he had what nine targets, 9 catches, 125 yards, and a touch. Well, that's just silly, y'all. That's just really just silly. But I like Pacheco scoring here. I think it makes to me, I think it makes a lot of sense for him to score here. It does affect the passing game a little bit, but I think Pacheco could get in the zone here. So give me Isaiah Pacheco. Shout out to Rutgers. Isaiah Pacheco to score here as well. All right. We need one more. Somebody give me one more. The Bears are horrific. Does Eckler get in the zone today? Like, is that just a no-brainer? Has he scored at all yet? Another one of those games where people are going to just put up numbers. I don't. Yeah, he scored. Let me see. Do this one together. Wow, we're the worst rush. They're the worst rushing team in the league. That's so silly. I mean, worst pass defense. They suck. Oh, Foreman had a day against. So how's their rushing defense? They give up a lot of rushing. Uh, give up almost 100 yards of rushing. But Foreman's like a volume guy. I got him on my fantasy though. Hmm. I like this bet as is, right? Because $10 will win you a grand, right? So if you like it as is, you can take it. I want to throw one more in there. I'm trying to think who's gonna go off. Anybody got anybody? Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat. Let's see who we got here. What game am I missing? I'm missing the Cleveland and Seattle game. Vikings and Green Bay. Addison, but Addison was hurt last game. Let me see. Let me see about this Green Bay. This is a old school game too. Oh, I didn't know Savage was on. Oh wow, Savage is out. That's big. Darnell Savage for Green Bay Packers. Let's see. Against the Niners, to beat the Niners, Addison went off. Oh, Addison just had cramps last game. He scored 4 times in a row. So what is Green Bay giving up? Let me just see real quick. All right, I'm gonna dig in this game. We got one more little ad to run while I dig in this game. Be back in a sec.
Hats.com is the premier destination for quality and fashion-forward hats and more, with designs for every style and trend. Locally based and run by Philly sports team fanatics, Hats.com can help you elevate your hat john. Utilize the easy-to-use guides at Hats.com to find your perfect size and style, and shipping and returns are free. Hats.com. Find yourself in a hat. Use code Philly for 15% off your order. Hats.com.
All right, we're back. I really don't like that. It's just the way he says John. So it's like irritating in my ear. Hat John. Like what? Earth. Come on now. All right, I'm going with it. Addison or Tyreek? What do you guys think? For this last leg, Addison or Tyreek? Hard not to go Tyreek, right? He scores all the goddamn time. He does. Especially since AJ just went off on him on the Dolphins. But we're different. Like New England's different, right? I could do team total. We could do team total right here. Do we have anything from this Eagles game in here? I don't think we do. Let's do team total. I don't know. What's the team? What's the totals on this game? Eagles Commanders total points. Under 7. Give me under. I like that. I'm taking that. I don't think they score more than 17 points on us today. I think that'd be tough sledding for them today. All right, so there it is. My 5-legger scratchy ticket bet. $10 win you $2,000. We have, just so everybody who knows, we have Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown. We have Bryce Hall over 100 yards. We have Lamar Jackson over 100 yards, and this is rushing, by the way. Isaiah Pacheco with an anytime touchdown score, and we have under team total 17.5 points for the Philadelphia Eagles versus Commanders, Washington Commanders under. Those are your 3 best bet parlay games. If you're just catching on, if you're just missing them, go ahead and just hit the rewatch. Just rewatch the show. Hopefully we get lucky again, man. We're 2 for 3 out of our last 3 in parlay games. Let's go 2 for 3 again. Every parlay, I think, was live. So, you either win with me or watch us win. Love everybody joining the chat. Thank you for the likes, the comments. Let's get this money today. Let's have a day. Happy betting. Happy hunting. This is Money Pot. This is Moss Money. Out of here.